The Blessed Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam declared, every prophet warned his people about the Antichrist, about Dajjal, the false Messiah. And the Prophet Noah warned his people. But I say to you something that none have said before. The Antichrist sees with one eye, his left eye. He's blind in the right eye. It looks like a bulging great. But your Lord is not one eye.
Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam informed us of the release of Dajjal into the world during his lifetime. He went on to say that when Dajjal is released into the world, he would live on earth for 40 days. One day like a year, one day like a month, one day like a week, and the rest of his days like your days. That when Dajjal was in a day which is like a year, Britain was his headquarters. And when Dajjal moved to a day which is like a month, the United States of America became his headquarters. And finally when Dajjal is going to be in a day which is like a week, he comes back home to the Holy Land. He comes back home to the Holy Land. Dajjal has already completed his first phase, a day like a year, when Britain was the ruling state in the world and the sterling pound was the international currency. And then Dajjal moved to a day which is like a month, and the United States replaced Britain as the ruling state in the world. And the US dollar became the international currency. And now the United States is about to relinquish power, and Israel is about to replace the United States as the ruling state in the world. And what will be the new money? Answer: the US dollar is going to be attacked, it will collapse and bring down all the paper money of the world with it. You won't see paper money after that. Well, then what's going to be money? What's the new money that Israel will use to enslave mankind? The way the United States used the US dollar. Answer: Israel is going to use invisible money, you can't see it. Intangible money, you can't touch it. It will be electronic money. And the strange thing, the dangerous thing about electronic money is it is controlled by the banking system around the world, and the Jews control the banking system. That's not an uncharitable statement. That's not an invalid statement. That's the truth.
well aware of the role of our Messiah and our Mahdi, and they haven't delayed in their efforts of weakening us all. They have tried to kill our motivation, to direct our emotions at false causes, to implement materialism and the concept of dunya into our lives. All so that when our saviors come, we would be too caught up in their system of corruption to notice. They have made sure that their Messiah, the Dajjal, will have an army of followers far greater than that of the Mahdi and Isa. The global conspiracy as it exists in the world today has all been for one purpose and one purpose alone. Every single aspect of it. The wars that have been in effect, the peace treaties that have been signed, the trade embargoes, the financial collapse, the media war on Islam, the inside job heard round the world, the subliminal messaging, the mass mind control, the secret knowledge of the pharaohs, the sorcery of pop music, the alliance of man and jinn, the battle for your mind, body and soul. All of it has been building up for one purpose. The arrivals.
Dajjal will now attack. He's now in a day which is like our day. When he attacks, he's going to be riding on a donkey which will travel as fast as the clouds and which will have his ears stretched out wide. As they attack Makkah and Medina, the angels defend Makkah and Medina. This is there in Sahih Muslim. And the attack is diverted to Damascus. And then the confrontation takes place. The Dajjal is outside and the Imam is inside the masjid. And now history repeats itself. We got them now. There is no escape. We have them in our sights now. As someone else was rubbing his hands, as his army was approaching them, and in front of them was the sea, and behind them is the army, and they're rubbing their hands. We got them now. Who is he? Quran. And so history repeats itself. But at the last moment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says to Musa alayhi salam, take your rod and strike the water. And then the divine intervention took place, the miracle. And the believers were saved. As the Jews are rubbing their hands, we've got them now, we've cornered them. At that last moment, history repeats itself. The son of Mary comes down, with his hand resting on the wings of two angels.